This is Jeffrey Hunt for WhenTheCurvesLineUp.com. This is the podcast for June 13th, 2023. The morning moon in Jupiter, Venus passes the Beehive. In Chicago this morning, sunrise is at 5:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Sunset follows at 8:27 p.m. Central Time. For a third day, the earliest sunrise occurs this morning. This continues through the 19th. The latest sunset, 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, begins on the 23rd and occurs for 9 days. Here is today's planet forecast for the morning sky. An hour before sunrise, a lovely crescent moon, 23% illuminated, is nearly 20 degrees up in the east. It is 10.4 degrees to the upper right of bright Jupiter. The Jovian giant continues to emerge from bright sunlight into a darker morning sky. It rises 2.5 hours before the sun. Jupiter is moving slowly in front of Aries, 11.2 degrees to the lower right of Hamel, the constellation's brightest star. The moon shows Earthshine on its night portion. Sunlight reflects from Earth's oceans, clouds, and land to gently illuminate the lunar night. It is visible to the unassisted eye, but beautiful through a binocular or spotting scope. Photograph Earthshine with a tripod-mounted camera and exposure up to a few seconds. Tomorrow morning, the moon and Jupiter appear close together. This is a don't-miss event. Set an alarm as a reminder to get outside to see it. Saturn is over 30 degrees above the south-southeast horizon. Not as bright as Jupiter, the ringed wonder is among the brightest stars in the sky. Without some optical assistance, the planets look like stars. Through a telescope, Saturn's rings are easily visible, as well as some of its larger, brighter moons. Saturn is moving eastward slowly in front of Aquarius. Although the constellation stars are dim, the star Fomalhaut, meaning the mouth of the southern fish, nearby and to the lower right of Saturn. Deneb Katos, the tail of the sea monster, is near the horizon in the east-southeast. 30 minutes before daybreak, Mercury is bright but slightly over 4 degrees above the east-northeast horizon. Spotting it is further complicated by the level of morning twilight. A binocular is needed to locate it. In 3 mornings, the crescent moon appears with Mercury in the same binocular field of view. In the evening sky, brilliant Venus gleams from the west during evening twilight. The planet brightens slightly each evening. While Venus is brighter than all the other stars in the night sky, it varies in brightness, and the difference is easy to spot during observations across a few months. Venus steps eastward in front of Cancer's dim stars, the seemingly empty region between Gemini and Leo. It continues to close the gap to Mars, 5.6 degrees to the evening star's upper left. Through a binocular, Venus' brilliance is incredible. The view seems to overwhelm the distant stars. The planet passes to the upper right of the Beehive star cluster this evening. Venus does not catch Mars in this eastward planet derby. On June 30th, Venus moves to within 3.6 degrees of Mars, and then the Earth's twin planet retreats. This event is not an official conjunction, but is known as a quasi-conjunction when the closest distance is within 5 degrees. The next quasi-conjunction is Venus Regulus on July 16th. The gap is 3.5 degrees. In his book, Astronomical Tables of the Sun, Moon, and Planets, Jean Meese lists 23 quasi-conjunctions of the planets from 2011 to 2040. 19 of them have Mercury as one of the members of the close grouping. The next planet quasi-conjunction, Mercury and Mars, occurs on August 13th. This is a challenging view, occurring in bright twilight when the two planets are 4.7 degrees apart. The next one occurs with Mercury and Saturn on April 10th, 2025. This occurs during bright morning twilight. Venus is in the region, and the grouping of 3 fits into the same binocular field of view. Continue to watch Venus close on Mars each evening, and Jupiter and the Moon's groupings tomorrow morning. Thank you for listening. Please see our website, whenthecurveslineup.com. Please see our website, whenthecurveslineup.com, for the text of this podcast as well as charts. Thank you.